What's up? Told y'all I'm gonna give y'all an update. It's time for an update. Alright, so since the last time we, seen each other, since you came here, Jadell done said some shit on Twitter. Throwing it up now. Alright, Jadell, here you go with the tweets, y'all. This was started it all. Bro was like, I'm not in the business of talking bad about other people. Never have, never will. But there's some things I'm hearing about me and the people I care most about that are completely untrue. Okay, so that's what he's saying on his first tweet. And that's when I was like, okay, so, well, now he addressing it a little bit. He doing that cash shit. They beat around the bush, but they ain't gonna really say too much. And then he said, old house, I never spent my day laying in bed. I edited all my videos up until January of 19. I guess he talking about 2019. And even then, I was still editing some. I don't see why he's saying, I don't see why he bringing up him not being a lazy ass motherfucker. I don't know who called him lazy. That's weird to even bring up, to be honest. Then he say, to say we didn't put in effort is disingenuous. Oh, disingenuous. I don't know why we're using words that aren't used in day-to-day speak. When people do stuff like that means they look down on you. I'm just being real. I own a company and y'all never once hear me try to throw words out that's used in a fucking meeting. So, the fact that he's doing that type of shit, that's, that ain't our culture, that's their culture. They like to do that. They like to throw shade like that because they ain't into confrontation. So they'll say, oh, I didn't mean it. But they really meant it. Alright, so he said, I got myself sick from stress editing and posting 29 to 30 days out of June. I don't get that. Nigga, I post every day on my other channel. I don't get sick. I'm in college. I got classes. I don't know what you got going on in your life that you're sick from just posting 20 to 30 videos in a month. I can see if you did it all year long, bro. You over here being weird and shit, Jadell. Is you gonna address this shit or no? Alright, we're going on. Alright, splitting 2Hype into smaller divisions for better brand deal payouts. Never discussed and never even thought of. Okay. Group payments are larger with more members involved as is reach of a group. See, that's how you know he don't use these words in day-to-day speak, because he can't even make a complete fucking sentence make sense in this rant that he doing, but he want to throw in big ass words like disingenuous. Come on. This doesn't even make sense from a logical standpoint. I mean, it wouldn't unless those other people that you're throwing out aren't a big impact on that contract. If they have the least amount of followers and whatnot. If the company that's doing the contract don't care about losing those assets, I don't see what he talking about. Alright, so the deal reference for this was an individual deal with everyone that we all negotiated independently of one another. Okay. Again, this doesn't even make sense. I'm guessing you're talking about the 100 Thieves deal. He's responding to I guess people in the thread saying stuff about it. So he responded by saying, everybody got their deals independently. They ain't do no group type of contract that they had to kick people out over, So, that throw that out the window if it's true. So if that is the case, they didn't kick MOPI out because they got a better deal. They, all signed their own contracts and they negotiated their own deals, y'all. Alright. He said, we're solely driven by money. My CPM on rebuild videos exceeded over $12 at times. I've never reached that number or close since. I gave that up for rates half of that because my content made me happier. Alright, the biggest brand deal I've ever been offered, I turned down. Hey, we ain't never accused you, Jadell. But you threw yourself out here. And that's why we here. Falling outs with old members was due to them not showing initiative to appear in videos. Us wanting to make take YouTube more seriously. It's not an indictment on anybody's character, nor is it wanting to keep it. He's ranting. He's saying stuff that don't make no damn sense. I wonder if he's drinking. That's what the hell going on with this shit? Alright, so he said being ambitious is called grinding when you're a fan of somebody, and it's money hungry when you don't like somebody. It's a difference between grinding and money hungry. It's a difference. So, money hungry is a person that will do anything for money. They will betray people. They will betray their own morals, betray themselves, for money. That's money hungry. That's what they think you did to MOPI. They think y'all betrayed MOPI for money. That's money hungry. Grinding, when you consistently working, you ignoring your family members and stuff like that for a bag, yeah, that's probably money hungry in their eyes, but you grinding. You ain't sacrificing your family well-being. You just sacrificing your time with your family. Hey, it may hurt emotionally, but hey, y'all benefiting some other way. Let's be real. I see a lot of people unable to realize the great line ambition is. I love to work on YouTube. This is my passion and my friends' passions. Okay, we understand that, bro. So what's going on with MOPI? Taking the high road the last few years has been more painful to my psyche because one side of the story is being told. I don't want to spew negative energy into the world. It's not worth it. Okay, so where is this getting to MOPI, sir? Even writing this is going to be a regret. No doubt people will have made up their minds off assumptions and misleading information, expecting some toxic comments. I mean, bro, look, you asked for this shit when you start talking, and you know there's crazy MOPI and 2Hype beef going on. Why would you even start talking about people not showing initiative, the time you put in 2019, and start using professor words to say shit on Twitter, nigga? This ain't no fucking college essay, nigga. These kids don't know what the hell you talking about. Alright, anyway, I'm going to head back into the, I guess, some weird game. And if there's any guilds that need a shadow priest, I'm there. See, that's what's wrong right there. And somebody saying, nobody reading all this shit. I read it all. You're welcome. Alright, this confused a lot of fans. People thought he was throwing the smoke at MOPI. Me too. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, this nigga is wild. That's a long thread of tweets, I should say. It's not a long tweet, but apparently it wasn't about MOPI, y'all. It was about Los and apparently TD. He's throwing shade. My thing is, why you not responding to this MOPI situation? That's the first thing at hand. If I was y'all PR, don't speak about anything else, especially not no scandalous shit, about the same situation, unless you're going to address the current situation, which is the MOPI shit. What the fuck y'all done did to MOPI? People concerned. This nigga ain't uploading in a while. Last time we seen this nigga had a boot on his foot. What y'all doing? Nah, I'm fucking with you. But for real though, y'all, we're finna check out a couple of different clips that I found, a couple of different threads of the tweets, and a couple of snapbacks from TD and Los. So let's look at, how they responded to the situation. Let's see if it correlates to what's going on with MOPI, y'all. Let me know in the comments what y'all think going on and why Jadell decided to skip over MOPI and address some old ass shit. Bringing up that old shit, Alright, y'all, so here's Jesse as, here's Jesse as, back in the day when they fell out with TD and Mal and I guess Los all in the same day apparently. He had this to say because they were blowing his ass up just like they blowing his ass up now.
Statements like these. Recently, the entire Reddit has been about TD, even before he got corona, just asking what happened, and I've always kind of avoided it because obviously there was a falling out with our group. I mean, the group had a falling out, but that's okay. That's okay. It's part of life. Like, we move on. I've moved on. Everyone else has moved on from the situation. I know you guys were kind of in the dark because a lot of it is very personal, guys. A lot of the stuff is very personal and you're just never going to know about it. Like, I'm never going to bring up someone else's personal stuff. No one's going to bring up my personal stuff. It's not meant to be on the internet. Like, I'm not going to go into the little bitties of why our group had a falling out or whatever because a lot of it is personal. And it's like that information is just never going to come out. And you guys have to accept that and move on from this situation.
Yeah, that's all wrong. And that's all fabricated.
If y'all don't know that, I'm also, watching somebody else's video at the time, giving y'all this information, because a lot of stuff he's saying is, a lot of opinionated shit, and y'all get my opinion. If you want to get his, you can go watch the video, link will be below. But as you just heard, Jesse feel like, he ain't got to tell people, what's up. He don't got to, let people know Why the fuck he falling out with friends or group members, you know, that they subscribe to and watch him for, you know, ain't no reason. I feel like this. That's real nigga shit not to be telling nobody business, right? But at the same time, if it's not even personal shit and you did some shady shit and that's the reason why the story will never come out, we would never know about it. Nigga, nah. Somebody need to say something, nigga. Here go Los, he finna tell, his stream, I guess his chat was asking questions about, you know, what really happened with Too Hype falling out with him, Mal, and TD. So, you know, he kicking it with, he telling that, he chopping it up. He being real with it. You know, he ain't got shit to hide anyway. He ain't invested in that group. So, shit, let's listen to it.
No, and another comment that pissed me off, too, that I don't even know why this is even what this even is. And this has literally been said before, but people are just spreading a lie that was like told to them. But like, dude, literally this is commented that TD has literally said this. Like, he's literally said this. He's commented it. He's wrote it. I'm pretty sure on Instagram or so. I don't know. But dude, this notion of that, like, TD like voluntarily like left the group. That's a lie. That's a lie. He was called up and was told, you're kicked. Like, that was what it was. Like, we know this. I've said this. You guys in the chat know this shit.
I mean, if he said it, I ain't never heard a nigga say it.
But like,
I don't follow his streams and
all
shit,
these
but
kids are like, oh no, dude, he like had to help his mom. Like, no. He got kicked. Like, what are we talking about?
Look at that. After all, I don't have brain damage. I was.
So, you heard it yourself. I always thought he left. He had to take care of his mom and shit because she got sick, and that's why, you know, he ain't in the group. You know, they couldn't deal with that. You know, him not wanting to be there to handle his own business. You know, that's understandable. But if it ain't had nothing to do with that, then what the fuck was it about? And why would y'all use that as an excuse? Because that's fucked up. Don't use nobody else's mom that's sick, bro, as your alibi for being a shady ass nigga. Alright, so we did find some more, y'all. I know I'm cutting in and out. We finding some shit, and we bringing it to the table as we find the shit. Alright, so here go another clip from Los. He going in more detail. I'm not sure about what it was. Cause I don't remember. I watched this, I think, yesterday or some shit. But hey, he dropping some shit. You don't want to miss it, fall.
All information that they fed us.
Dude, the point is, whatever excuses were thrown out, bro, it's bullshit. It's bullshit, because at the end of the day, all it was about is money. And, oh, they're doing, like, a deal, like, oh, what deal are they doing? Oh, some shit with, like, what was it? Some fucking SeatGeek or some bullshit? And, oh, how do we get more money? Okay, let's make the group 6 instead of, like, 9 or whatever it was, so we can divide up, get more money each. Because, you know,
That's
like,
crazy.
we could justify it to the fans, like, yeah, they're doing their own thing, whatever, right? That's what it was. There's no real reason. Like, there was no, like, oh my god, Los did this now, oh my god, no, we gotta get... No? What do you think happened? You think me, Mal, and TD out of nowhere all just did something on the same day? And then we're all just kicked out of it? What are you talking about?
And this is information straight from someone who's been with this group for years, who's...
Yo, sorry I'm looking at the wrong camera. It's this way. So... That's crazy. Like, for real. Like, I didn't know until I seen that they would kick out the same day. I thought it was like a order to that shit. That's crazy if they hit them all up in the same day right after they get an offer from a sponsor saying, hey, we got a deal for y'all group. And they're like, hey, this the amount. And they're like, damn, we gotta split that among everybody. You think about that, you know, it can happen. Don't act like y'all brand new to this shit. It can happen, man. Alright, so I think we got another clip right here of Los. We're gonna let it play.
Oh yeah, that shit was fake as fuck. What do you... Yeah. That
Hold
was
on.
already...
Let me get a little introduction for y'all.
clue about. Well, look at this. Los Polos, who was literally there to experience it, He said it was fake.
Were the 2 hype auditions fake? Oh yeah, that shit was fake as fuck. What do you? Yeah, that was already exposed. I think Walker exposed that because he was like, all those they didn't even like the submissions were nothing. Like hundreds or whatever, how many kids submitted shit? None of them were getting into 2 hype. That was just bullshit. The thing was gonna be that Walker was gonna join 2 hype, and then just like he just like didn't bring him in. Like that was never even like discussed. There was never like a group meeting like, hey, should we bring him? Like, no, it was just like this thing of like, no, he's like not in it. So that was fucked. That was fucked up.
What else do you got?
Yo, look, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Look, if somebody already exposed them and they still on top, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't really stop, you know. But don't want to be stopped or can't be stopped, you know. Shit like that. But don't be out here throwing shade at MOPI, making him seem like a psycho and shit when y'all are doing this shit. Y'all are literally doing it and playing dumb, saying that you can't sleep, LSK, saying that you was there for him in September, but it's December. I don't know what the fuck those text messages. Y'all let me know what the fuck y'all thought of them text messages. Y'all believe that shit? Like, that they had a good friendship, if that's the timeline that he chose to share, you know, of him being inspirational or a good friend or supportive or some shit. You think, you know, September and October, like, bitch, you only text this nigga some shit like that twice? And he been dealing with this shit that long? And y'all been using this nigga in videos in October? Bro, no. So, yeah, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. That they did a whole fake audition. So let me see if he got some old shit to say. I'm gonna bring it up right quick for y'all. Let me see.
Was this like in question? Like I'm being serious. Was this like up in the air for debate? Like I know you guys know, but like, dude, that shit really got me thinking. Like, damn, there's literally, I'm not gonna say millions, but thousands of people who've been following this shit who don't know.
I'm so goddamn glad Los Polos came out and confirmed all this stuff.
I mean, for real though, people don't know. Like, for real, they'll take Jesse's word for it. The little intro part y'all seen, they'll take his word for it and literally think, you know, we ain't gonna never find out the truth. MOPI was like the cool dude on. I would smoke with MOPI, y'all. I would smoke with MOPI. I wouldn't smoke with Jesse, especially after that shit he pulled with LSK talking about giving pussy to the gang. You a wild ass motherfucker for that, bro, and you know you wild. Fake niggas, hey, that shit don't stay hidden for too long. Everything done in the dark comes to the light. That shit ain't no saying for nothing.